Um, First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule well and teach his truth in all honesty and sincerity. Salutations to your brothers around the four corners of the earth that push his truth in all honesty and sincerity with great diligence. Wake up the hopeful elect of Israel. And double shalom to you, Akim, that come looking like the heathen, but you are in fact of the stock of Israel, and you hold near and do this truth. Follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your abilities, wherever you may be scattered. And shalom to the few sincere Akwathium that learn in silence as the Lord commanded you to. Unlike this woman we about to check out in this video, it show you the filth and the perverseness that Israel has sunk down to, man. You know, you see the filthiness of these women, man, because you got a lot of these guys who uphold these women like they do no wrong. You know, in fact, these women have no shame, man. When you get them in a comfortable arena and they spill their guts, man, about how they really are. You know, we're gonna check this out, and Lord willing, be edified. Without any further ado.
If a guy lets me out when I'm on my period, I'll respect him more.
Hey, try to put both sides face, bro. You right. Fuck that.
He doesn't pick and choose. Oh, when she's on this, no. He likes the whole of me. I'm a package. The blood comes with me. Just shows that, you know that this is really going to get yourself educated. You know what they mean. Do you know what it is? Do you know what you're saying is a part of you? It's a part of you. It's an egg.
Hey, you know a woman going off when other women rebuking her because they love to stick together, but you know they coming against her ass, man. She's nasty as hell, and it's a lot of women that think like this, man.
It's like you put your hand in there and lift your blood.
Shut up.
Hey, man. This is just so disgusting, man. You see the Jakes, man. They really heated and pissed, man, and mad, and that's really how Israel as a nation is supposed to be, man. When it comes to these abominations and these fucking this wickedness, man. We supposed to detest these things, man. We supposed to eschew evil, man. That's what they doing right here. They rebuke the hell out of her. You know, and she's still proud, trying to fight for the cause that is a part of me. Shit is a part of you too, but ain't nobody fucking eating that. You know, unless you a damn Hamite. But this shit is outrageous, man. It's sad to see just how reprobate our people have become, man. Went from the top, went saying they have in the military. You went from sugar to shit, man, and that's Israel. Israel went from sugar to straight up shit, man, as a whole, man. But you still have people out here that sign cry for the abominations that our people indulge in, man. Like these guys, man. That guy fucking heart was broken when she said that. He like, don't do that. You know, and that's how our people should be, you know, when we hear our people saying some bullshit. You know, supposed to rebuke them, man. Because in the ancient times, that's what caused us to go into these captivities, man. Too many of our people start doing the wickedness, man. So we get punished as a whole nation. Now I ain't gonna play the rest of the video. It's you know, that's enough vulgarity or vulgarness or whatever for this lesson. But let me go into the book of the law, man. It's Leviticus 2 and verse 12. Salakia. I believe it's 12 and 2. This goes into the different purifications of a woman, man, like the things that make a woman unclean. This is Leviticus 12 and 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. If a woman have conceived seed and born a man child, then she shall be unclean 7 days, according to the days of the separation. For her infirmity shall she be unclean. So it's blood and fluids when you deal with a woman giving birth. So she will be unclean. I believe it's 2 months. And in the 8th day, the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised, and she shall then continue in the blood of her purification 30 days. Okay. So it's a month. 33 days. She shall touch no hollow thing, nor come into the sanctuary until the days of her purification be fulfilled. But if she bear a maid child, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks as in her separation, and she shall continue in the blood of her purification 66 days. So 3 months. 3 months she'll be unclean. And it shows you that women are unclean, man. And they go through their cycles where they have to be put away, man, because what the scriptures say, blood defileth the land. The blood makes you unclean. So the Lord always commanded us not to deal with issues of blood. We don't eat blood in our food. And we definitely don't deal with women in the time of her separation. This is the book of Numbers 35 and 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defiled the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So blood is unclean, man. It makes you unclean. So that's why you're not supposed to deal with a woman on her menstruation, man. It's nasty. That's a body getting rid of waste that the egg, man, is waste now because it didn't get used. She didn't get pregnant, so that has to shed out, man, in the lining of her uterus, man. It's nasty for all you who deal with women on a period, man. And even Israel, man, this is why the Lord told us, man, not to follow after these heathens, man, that we will be mingled with. Because there's some heathenistic shit, man. I used to always hear Edomites, and I had a teacher, man, when I was in military school, and she would say that she dealt with her husband, man. Her husband dealt with her on her menstruation. Oh, it helped with the cramps. Man, that's just the lot, man, that the Lord gave you to you women, man, for the wickedness that you do, man, and that you have done in ancient times. Shit is sick, man. But the Lord gave us specific instructions on how to govern ourselves in all matters. Let me go to Leviticus 18. I'll go to 15. So like, yeah. This is Leviticus 15 and 19. If a woman have an issue, and her issue in her flesh be blood, she shall be put apart 7 days, and whosoever toucheth her shall be unclean until the even. And everything that she lieth upon in her separation shall be unclean. Everything also that she sitteth upon shall be unclean. And whosoever toucheth her bed shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be clean until evening. And be unclean until even, Shalakia. And whosoever touches anything that she sat upon shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the evening. And if it be on her bed or anything whereon she sitteth, when he toucheth it, it shall be unclean until the evening. And if any man lie with her at all, and her flowers be upon him, he shall be unclean 7 days, and all the bed whereon he lieth shall be unclean. And if a woman have an issue of blood many days out of the time of her separation, or if it run beyond the time of her separation, all the days of her issue of her uncleanness shall be as the days of her separation, she shall be unclean. And whosoever toucheth those things shall be unclean, and shall wash his clothes and bathe himself in water and be unclean until the even. But if she be cleansed of her issue, then she shall number to herself 7 days. So after the period or the menstruation, it shall be 7 days without blood. And after that she shall be clean. So the Lord told us how to govern ourselves in these matters, man. You're not supposed to deal with a woman on her during the time of her separation, man. And which um validates why polygamy was allowed, man. Why the Lord gave us laws for polygamy, or if a man add unto him a wife, man. This is Leviticus 18 and 19. Also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness as long as she is put apart for her uncleanness. So, you people are sick, man. That deal with blood, man. That's the nature of Esau, man, and these heathens, man. And Jake just follow along with whatever wicked ass shit that's going on, man. That's why we got our ass destroyed in the first place. Um, this is Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and said, I have done no wickedness. This woman is trying to prove a case on how it's acceptable to deal with her on her menstruation, man. That's just straight nasty, man. Don't you know that blood-borne pathogens are real? People get diseases from blood, man. This place just has to go, man. And all other places that follow these ways, man. It's sick. This is Proverbs 7. Um, I'll start at 4 and jump down. Say unto wisdom, thou art my sister, and call understanding thy kinswoman, that they may keep thee from the strange woman, from the stranger which flattereth with her words. So, and this is talking about these ideologies and these other philosophies that lead unto death, man. But you see why the Lord compares these strange philosophies to like wicked women. Um, I'll jump down to verse 21. With much fair speech she calls him to yield. With the flattering of her lips she forced him. He goeth after her straightway, as an ox goeth to the slaughter, or as a fool to the correction of the stocks. Till a dart strike through his liver, as a bird hasteth to the snare, and knoweth not that it is for his life. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thine heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths, for she hath cast down many wounded, yea, many strong men have been slain by her. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death. And participating in this wicked ass, vile ass, immoral, sexual contact, it leads you to be defiled and unto death, man. You guys out here listening to these women and their requests for this filthy shit is gonna lead you to destruction, and her ass gonna be destroyed too, man. Because the Lord is not he's not dealing with this trifling shit, man. Excuse my French, but this is just, you know, this is just trifling, man. Let me go to the book of Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 25 and 17. And it reads, the wickedness of a woman changeth her face, and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Jump down to 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. Verse 21, stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. You know, verse 24, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die. So that right there should say enough about listening to women and their wicked requests, man, because it only leads you to destruction. And women like this, they're gonna meet their destruction. You know, the Bible tells us, man. Let me go to the book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse 10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her, now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets. You know, the Lord is going to bring judgment on these women, man. As you can see, it's just going to get worse, man, because these women are totally engulfed in wickedness, man, and are proud of it. She was actually defending that nasty shit. But I hope this has been an edifying lesson. I'm going to say Kwam Yasharala and the Baba Ball.